Guys, welcome back to the Shiny Raikou channel. Now I'm going to do the test stand with the deck that everyone wants me to play, which is without the PK engine. I don't know why everyone is hating on the PK engine. In my opinion, it's really good because literally for finding any two monsters in your deck, you can put up 4 negates because the Codebreaker engine gives you everything and you just need to find 2 effect monsters to do that, which is ridiculous. I know, because that's your entire deck. So it's already shuffled. First hand, not looking too bad there. Alright, so you guys obviously saw that this is my usual luck. Fortunately, you can still play Yu-Gi-Oh with this hand. I'm not going to play like any hand trap is there. Because I'm not going to play where it's convenient for me. And I took out Gammas and stuff. So none is in the deck right now. Always use Alliance first. Scale a Harmonizing and use your Dual Alliance. You can go for a lot of things here, but really not going to. Not interested in that right now. I'm sure I'm going to need Dragon Caller. And I'm going to need... Well, Oath was a good pick here, but you can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it in this position. Actually, Oath was the card to go for here. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize it was Duelist Alliance. My bad. So I actually have to search for something else. In this position, you can search for Time Pendulum Graph. It will rape your opponent. And then you can pen call, throw away a Harmonizing. And you should be Gucci at this point. You can set this. Activate. Pendulum Summon. Then Harmonizing gets effect. What I'm going to summon is just double iris, because if it gets banished, it doesn't benefit me in any shape or form. I already have the one Time Pendulum Graph from my deck. You use these two. You're going to link into your Halki Fibrax. Double iris is banished. Doesn't affect you in any shape or form at this point. Hulk will get your Tuning Magician from deck. And you can link on up into your Selena Gomez. You can use your Selene effect to pull back from graveyard, but it's not going to do much. You don't really need to do anything much right here. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Pull back, and let's go into or Apolloso. You see, the thing is, if I was playing the PK engine, even with a hand like this, it's completely fine. Because Oath adds back, normal summon, boom. Guaranteed 4 interruptions. So I'm just going to add this back. I can now use her, and I'll link, Synchronous One into our Borrowed Savage. No, I don't think Borrowed Savage is a play to make here. I think you have to commit. If your opponent finds everything, it's just they find it. But from here, I think the best play is to Ignisto, summon Lost the Dragon from deck, and link up into LP. Like, it's the only play right now that is a play, if you understand. So you summon, link into your LP. I'm going to summon Sloth from deck. Effect, summon Sloth. Now, if persons are wondering why are we playing Sloth over the other Morphage, Goliath, even though Goliath is stronger and I prefer the strength, you're not going to see them back again. So in terms of Goliath, its level is level 8. You can't Pendulum summon it. So if they get rid of it, it's just a Agano. While with Sloth, I can Pendulum summon it back if something goes wrong. So this is the end board we'll go on for now. I know it's a really weak end board. It's not really acceptable either. But you have this for a little coverage. So they shouldn't be able to attack over something, if you get me. They're going to have to do something else. And you can always, your turn, Ignisto pop, and shuffle in a card. You can Pendulum summon it back, because it's a dragon. Actually, you can Pendulum summon both of them back. but I don't think he wanted that. So yeah, you have plays that can be made, but this was a poor hand. Into next test hand. Alright, test hand number 2, guys. Alright. Seems like a fantastic hand so far. Okay. I think I can win, right? Woo! Oh, baby, it's a triple. Anyways, we win with this hand. If I'm not playing against any hand trap, this is the biggest board I'm going to make with the deck. But it's still good to show you guys the play. Scale off. The reason why you always scale off here is that he's a guarantee to put in scale. Like with Chrono, you're never a little too sure with him. But with Oath, you're guaranteed always sure he's going to be in scale. You don't even want to summon it. Pen Call Darkworm. You're obviously going to add Harmonizing. And who else can make a play here? White Wing. Yeah, because you already got perfect setup. So, Darkworm effect. You play through Nibiru in this position as well. Darkworm's next effect to add Gate 0. So you know they can't really do anything to hurt you. You're going to scale the high scale. I'm gonna summon Link, Hulk. Hulk will summon Sugar Pie Honey Bunch from your deck. Link on up. Celine. Celine will get 3 counters. If I could just find her, there she goes. She has 3 counters, effect, pull back, and then you can go into your Apollosa. You want to take the left side of the field here. Not that you can't do it on the right, it doesn't really matter. But it's more comfortable doing it on the left, believe me. From here, you're in such a interesting position here. What is the play that you'd like to make here? Well, first off, let's exchange our Chrono. We don't really need to see it, and we don't really want to see it. So we'll put our Time Gazer in scale now. Now, even though I can Pendulum summon all 3 of those monsters, I'm not going to. Alright, time to build our board. One thing I like about this deck, it's a little less stress when building your board. Trust me, it's a lot less stress actually. So you're going to summon the universe. Harm effect. I'll summon an ordinary monster here. Doesn't really matter what you're going to. It's not going to do much. And the thing is that I didn't like, you see, because I'm playing it this way, I don't really make Vortex often. Because you're not going to get 2 level 7s on the field because you'll always summon the Apollosa first, just in case of Nibiru. And then there's no generic Link 2s that you'd go into. I could of course play Ib, and Ib would work wonders here, but I don't want to. Like, to play the deck like this overall, you don't want to do that. So the first we're going to go into, apologies, is War Boral. Reason why you always go Boral first, he's a universal negator and they'll immediately have to do something on someone. So it leaves you with other opportunities if you need. Then you'll use Tune In, Pull Back, Synchro. Emancipator Dragon. You know, I've read Emancipator like a couple days ago. I've never actually sat down and read it. Persons always tell me it's a spell negate. I didn't actually know until recently it negates spells and traps. Wow, crazy. This is what happens when you listen to people. So you can now exchange in your Darkworm into your LP, and your LP will summon the Sloth. One thing I appreciate about this deck though is that because you need... No, actually, don't do the LP play. Let's actually go into Ignister first. Ignister is actually a real good play here. The reason why Ignister first, I still get into the LP. Plus I have more board present which pressures my opponent to immediately do something. And if they don't, they immediately lose also. So yeah, I'll summon... Where is it? Losto? Link on up? LP? And LP will summon Slot. But the thing is that I hate about this is that one dark ruler no more, and you just, oh boy. Do not forget to use your oath effect to get back your harmonizing. You might just need it next turn if they clear your board. Alright, so this is it was a very good hand. But look on the amount of interruptions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and no extra deck. Lots of persons can they just cross this easily. Actually, not that easy when I think about it, but yeah. They're going to have to find imperm for this, and then they're going to need to beat these. Imperm isn't really going to do anything because they have to cross both of these. And this is live. This is live. Don't make no mistake. Hulk is in the grave. But it's a board that I see my opponents crossing. I see my opponents always breaking at least halfway through this board all the time. Like if you play a dinosaur player, someone overraptor effect, you do something, chain misc, and this doesn't destroy, so they just punch over. They still can't even drop the conductor, and everything just looks ugly from there. So that is the reason why I said I don't really like this version. But I'm going to do one more test run for you guys. Guys, by the way, I'm playing the Magistus engine. I know we didn't see any of them, but they're in there. Let me show you. I must find someone eventually. They're in there. I haven't drawn them. And that's the next thing why I didn't like them. You see, because if I don't do the monk play, and I'm not playing monk right now, probably should. If I'm not doing the monk play, I'm not going to see it. Just how it is. Alright? So time to draw opening hand. And there we go. Okay. Alrighty then. Maybe. What have I done wrong? I did something wrong today. Alright, so that's a complete break. Let's just do the next one. I could have played, but it doesn't even make any sense. That could have made a play, but it wouldn't be even that much of a big board. Like, really. So what I could have ended on was sloth plus something. Like any, like Barrel. And this one is just too good. The best play to always make first is your Magistus play. I don't like the fact that this is in my hand, but it doesn't hurt. It's probably a good thing in my hand. It's probably a blessing in disguise. So you'll summon Zoro. Use its effect to equip. Now that it's equipped, I can summon a monster. Yeah, pen call is in my hand, so it's not like it's going to get destroyed. So you can go ahead and pop it. So now I get the special summon. Now I can use her effect to add. I probably should have played out the last time. The reason why is that I don't want any guys to draw like a hand like that at tournament. I'm not sure what to do. But you could have ended on Sloth. Alright. Now, moving on from there. I'm going to pen call. The best pen call to do here is your harmonizing. Because Dragon Caller is just too good to pass up here. You most likely won't see a dragon. So he's actually real crucial. This is the best high skill in this position. And of course I need back another harmonizing because I just tossed one in for the level up. So now you can use your skills and make the link play. Hulk into the world. So Hulk effect. Summon mini-me from the deck. Then we'll link on up. Selena Gomez. Selena effect to pull back her. Yeah, she is the proper pullback. A little trick you could have done in this position is that if I got O from the deck instead of keeping this, I could have pulled her back instead of this, and then link into our Apolloso. Where is it? I'm still going into Apolloso, it doesn't change that. And then you'd have used Oath to add back the harmonizing to your hand. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Just putting that out there. But I'm not going to do that. The reason why I didn't want to do that is that the board could have ended very differently. I wanted to see... Alright, I'm not going to do it this time around, but the board is going to be soft. I didn't want it to be soft, but it's not a choice anymore. So, our double iris went to the face of extra deck, I believe. So we're going to Pendulum someone now. Double iris is right here. He isn't going to do much. These two, and I'll get her effect along with harm effect. So we'll get a special summon here. You can synchro. Apologies, I was looking at my main deck for the synchro summons. Boral. Put your Boral in the corner. There. Vitra. Pull back or Zoro. Synchro again. And we'll go into another negator, which is good. If I had summoned this, I wouldn't be able to summon this. I'll be forced to summon Ignis to do the lock. But now that I have that, the lock is completely safe. I'm going to use effect, turn this into a dragon, so I can leak off into my LP. And of course, LP's effect, we're going to summon Sloth from the deck. But you see, because I opened with harmonizing the opening hand, that's why I didn't want to let go of this, because you only play one copy. Sorry guys, so this would be the last combo. So this is a hard board for them to cross. If they attack this off, that's no problem. It's definitely not the end of the day for you. They still have to look at the no extra deck. So invokes automatically lose to this. They have absolutely no out in their main deck. But there are other decks that can cross it, like Dinosaur, Eldritch. There are decks that can beat this. So I don't want you to think that you are in a super cool position or anything like that. You're in a decent position. Alright, so this is going to be it for the combo. If you guys want to see more of this, I can, but I really don't like these combos because you just end on like 4 interruptions and no extra decks. So I counted it as 5. So it's nothing. But good news about this is that if they destroy this, you can use Celestial, immediately bring it back, whichever zone you want. Because you're under pen call, even though you use the effect of special, it won't get destroyed because of pen call. You can still activate the effect, you just won't get destroyed. So it's a real good card. It balances out, but things like Boral that hold counters, when it's gone, it's not going to have counters. But it works fantastic with Ignisto and the rest of the extra deck monsters that you want to actually see come back. So that's it for the video, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.